Hi everyone. How are you all doing? Super excited to meet all of you. We will start. How are you all doing? Super excited. I'm sorry about that. We are gonna start with the internship orientation in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So I thought till then you all can hear to some music, and then we'll start. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in a sleep. For everyone here, we are just waiting for like 2, 3 more minutes for everyone to join. Then we're gonna start. So we just listen to this some music till then. Every time she closed her eyes. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly, every tear a wall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. The dream of Okay, I think we can start now. I think we have around 1.4K people with us, and so we can start. I'm just gonna show the presentation that we have prepared for the orientation. And yep, here it is. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Accio Growth Internship, and congratulations to everyone who made it this far. And we have 1 month to go together. We'll all be working together on a huge mission. And I am very excited today. I'll be very honest with you, and I'm going to repeat this a few times during the orientation. Please don't mind. I am actually very excited to meet all of you young, passionate people who want to make a change in the society. Along with that, want to learn and do something along with college, because I believe almost all of you are from college right now in your final year or pre-final year, etc. And you are trying to, get out there, work, get experience, learn something, and that is great, to be very honest. So yes, so let's start. So today in the orientation, I'll just tell you what all we're going to cover basically. So first of all, I'm going to congratulate you because you all deserve it for making it this far. And secondly, I will be talking about the company, because we're all a team now. We're all a part of a team, the AccioJob team. Welcome to our team, first of all. We'll be talking about the what AccioJob does, the product of the company. So I just want to make sure that everyone understands the product in depth, because only if you know what AccioJob does, the company you're working for, what we do, only then you'll be able to work better during your internship, and basically understand the entire internship better, and just be a better learning experience if you understand what Accio job does, right? So we'll be going through what Accio job basically does. Right after that, we will be understanding the entire internship as well, because I am very sure a lot of you might have questions around what is the work, and what type of work will we be doing, and etc etc. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there's so many questions out there. So we'll also be discussing the entire internship, your entire journey of 1 month that you're going to have with us, which is not just work, which is also a lot of learning. I will tell you a little later in the during the orientation how it is learning plus work. Understanding the internship is the next thing that we'll do, and after understanding the internship, we will end the session with the floor open for your questions. So if you have any questions at the end of the internship, we will have some time where you can all ask your questions, your doubts, and I'll solve them all for you. Right. So, super important that you stay put during the entire orientation, because we have a lot of exciting activities as well coming your way. It's going to be super fun, it's going to be super engaging, and secondly, you'll be meeting so many people virtually, yes, but you will be meeting a lot of people, and you'll see how. Yeah, so let's move forward. First of all, welcome to the team, everyone. We are super super excited, super super happy to have you all on board. The entire team is really really excited right now, I'll be very honest with you. Now, what are you a part of here? Now, you are all a part of a huge revolution that we have started here. The revolution to improve the Indian education system, the revolution to make or bring about a huge change in the Indian education system that we are doing right now. And you are all a part of that revolution. And I am so so proud of all of you who has applied for the internship, is doing the internship, because they're going to change a lot of lives during the entire internship in 1 month. And I will explain you how you're going to change lives as well. But I really mean it when I say you are going to change a lot of lives in a positive way, obviously. But before we dive deep into what AccuJob does, which is the first thing we're going to discuss, I have a question for all of you. So the next slide will basically give you a question, and all of you need to put your answers on chat, and I'll be going through all your answers. So I am changing the slide to the question, and here it is. What is your absolute dream job? Okay, I'm waiting for your questions on chat right now. So, guys, let's get your questions here. What is your dream job? What is it that you really, really want to do? So, I'll tell you mine. No one asked, but it's okay. I'll still tell you mine. So, my dream job when I was little, like when I was in school, I wanted to become a doctor. But then right now, my dream job is where I am right now, to work in a startup. That is my dream job, to be very honest. So let's get all your dream jobs here as well. I'm going through your answers right now on another device. Um, okay, very interesting. A website designer, a developer, to work in Google. Okay, Sana Khan says that she wants to work in Google. Very, very interesting. That's like the ultimate for any, I think, software developer, or like a dream workplace for anyone, no doubt. I'm getting a lot of software developers, a lot of software engineers, data scientist, consultant, software engineer, Python developer. Okay, that is very specific, interesting. Okay, I have someone who said army officer. Very, very proud. Pragna, if I'm pronouncing your name right, super proud of your decision there. To serve the society, very interesting. And then I have more software developers, a lot of software developers out here. Wow, we have a huge bunch of software developers. To be an owner is one of them. Software developer in any product based giant. Interesting. CEO of Rolls Royce. Okay, Shavan said he wants to be the CEO of Rolls Royce. Very interesting, high dreams. I hope you achieve it. Software engineer. Oh my god, I have a lot of answers over here, and they're all around software engineers and web designers, most of them. Okay. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting to know about people who want to do something different, like the CEO of Rolls Royce. That's very interesting. I'm getting more CEOs now on chat, and a lot of you want to become software developers. No doubt, that's literally the future. You'll all have a good future if you aim to become a software developer. That is for sure. Okay, I just saw an answer by someone, Divya, who said, I just want to be happy. That's very emotional, but correct. Okay, super excited, super happy to know about all your dream jobs. And it's very different from mine, but it's very, very interesting and very realistic, to be very honest. Awesome. Let's move forward. Now that we have discussed our dream job and we are, I'm sure you all are working towards it as well. So let's work a little over here. Let's concentrate on the orientation now and learn about what Accio job basically does. Now, what do we do? What are we? So all of you are a part of the Accio growth internship, right? Now, when you join a company, when you are an employee of a company and an intern for a company, the first thing that you do is you read about the company, you do some research, right? So I just want to know how many of you did that research on Accio Job and understood what the company does. So if you know what Accio Job does, just put it on chat and we'll see how many of you can get it correct. Okay, I'm starting to get a few answers. Um, Okay, I'm still seeing answers from the previous question. Okay, is there anyone who knows what AccioJob does? Okay, okay. Guys, I think I'm able to see the previous question answers till now. That you guys are just talking about your dream jobs till now. I'm looking at it. Okay, guys, the question here is who do you know what AccioJob does? As a company, what do we do? What do we provide? Become financially independent, software development. Yes, AccioJob provides software development courses. Okay, I think a few of you are getting it correct now. Yep, I'll just dive into it. I'll just explain what AccioJob does a little in brief. So you know the product or the company that you're working with really well. So I'll just tell you in a very simple language what AccioJob does here. So AccioJob basically provides a 6 months full stack web development course, right? The second thing is that we also provide job placements above 5 lakh per annum. So how you have campus placements in your college, in the same way AccioJob has in-house placements or job placements, and the placements are above 5 lakh per annum itself. And we are basically aimed at making students financially independent by providing a pay after placement offer to them, where the students only pay us the course fees after they get placed above 5 lakh per annum. So this is the main motive behind pay after placement is to make students financially independent. We'll talk about this in particular a little later as well. And along with this, along with providing this full stack web development course, pay placement above 5 lakh per annum and pay after placement offer, there are a few more services that are provided alongside the course, which are live and recorded sessions every day. The classes that happen are live, and they're also recorded and provided to the students lifetime. We also have unlimited mentorship sessions, soft skills workshops, doubt sessions, resume building workshops, assignments that are given to students every day. There are contests, coding contests that happen every Sunday, and unlimited mock interviews as well. So these are the services which are provided alongside the software full stack web development course, which is of 6 months. And this is basically what AccioJob does. Okay, where in a very simple language, we provide 6 months full stack web development course, placements above 5 lakh per annum, and pay after placement opportunity with the services that I mentioned here. Now, now we are basically providing all these things because we are on a mission to solve a huge problem here, right? So the founders of AccioJob, they are, if you just go on Google, they are all alumni of IIT Delhi, and they basically pinpointed a huge problem in the Indian education system and found a way to solve it. And right now we are on a huge mission to solve this problem. And I'll just talk about the problem now in brief to tell you how huge the problem is that we are all facing, or we are all in right now, right? So the problem is the quality of education that is provided in colleges and universities nowadays. Right. There are so many colleges and universities. There are around 6,000 colleges and universities out there, out of which only the top cream layer are the colleges which are providing a decent education or good education, which will help students land up a good job or kickstart their career. But apart from that, most of the colleges fail to provide the in demand skills which are needed for software developers to get a good job out there, or be available or be present in the job market altogether. The placement rates of almost 85% of these colleges is below 25 to 30%, which is a very, very low percentage. Imagine if there's a batch of 100 students, only 30 students are getting placed, and the rest of the students are not getting placed. Imagine the amount of unemployment in India right now. And the only reason behind this is the sad reality behind the quality of education in colleges and universities. And I honestly believe this is something that we all know. It's like a unsaid truth right now, because I feel I went through it. You all must be going through it. Not all of you, but most of you must be going through it. And the worst part is the college fees. The college fees, if you're doing an engineering course or like a design course, or a specialization in some other field like commerce, etc., the fees is as high as 3 lakh to 4 lakh for the entire course. And the result is you don't get placements. Or even if you are a super bright student who is getting placement, who is in that 25 to 30% of the students who get placed, the placement package is what? It's around 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. It does not even cover the entire fees that you had spent, or the amount that you had spent in college, right? So the college fees that we pay to these colleges is way higher than the return that we get out of it, right? And so when we saw these numbers and we saw these figures, we wanted to know why is this happening, why are companies not able to pick up students from almost 80% of the colleges in India, right? So we are partnered with a lot of companies. We are partnered with around 150 plus companies, and we spoke to a lot of HRs and managers, etc., from different companies to understand why do you just target these top 2 3 colleges, and why don't you go to other colleges or pick students up from those colleges and give them packages they deserve as a software developer, etc. And we got two answers there, right? Number one, the students are not at all skilled. They have, even if they have the theoretical knowledge, they don't have the practical knowledge or the skills which are in demand right now, needed right now. It's all old school. And secondly, even if they do have some knowledge, the companies are unable to provide good packages because the knowledge is not up to mark. The practice, the skills are not up to mark, that they're able to provide students with better packages, right? So these are the two reasons which came out, and these are the two reasons we grabbed, and that is what we are trying to change here. We want to basically provide the best in class education to all the students out there, so they can kickstart their career as a software developer, right? And to be very honest, talking about software development as an industry, it's huge and it's growing. With everything going online, everything going digital, companies need software developers in huge amounts. I was reading an article, and in that article it was specified that in the next 5 years there will be more than 5 million software development jobs out there. But are the students right now ready to fulfill these 5 million software development jobs that are going to be out in the next 5 years? Right now, I'm not sure, but we are working towards it. So we need to solve this problem together. Now, you are all a part of our team, you are all a part of the company, and we all need to solve this problem together. Right. So before we jump into the problem, how are we solving the problem, which is the details of the internship, I just want you to realize how huge of a number, how huge of a power we are. Right. So I think you have heard this before, that the more the people, the power increases with each person joining in. Right. So our mission, the mission that we are on right now, I can see there are around 1.7K people watching this who are a part of Accio job right now. And I just want to show you how big of a number this is. Right. So I want all of you to open this link that I'm sending on chat right now on and log into this. You will understand what this is. So basically, just I'm sending it on chat here. Okay, I'm sending it multiple times on chat. So basically, you have to go to this link, log in, and then just enter your city, and you can just write "Hey" in your bio, and that's all. And you will basically see how big of a number you are, how big of a team we are, and the kind of impact that you can create on people here, right? So, guys, don't worry. I will be talking about the internship and stipend right after this. Okay, so I think a few people have started logging in. So you just have to log into that, and you will be seen over here. So we are already a huge community, because last month as well we had the same internship where around 1,000 students joined us, and they're still interning with us. And their internship has been really great till now, and this is their numbers. And once you start joining in, you will be able to see these numbers increase. So I have sent the link on chat. If you could just go on the link and add your details like your name and your city, you'll be able to see yourself over here. Okay, I'm sending the link again. Okay, I can see some increase in numbers here. I can see an increase in number over here as well. Yep, can you see the numbers increasing? That's great. Guys, imagine we are going to make such a huge impact with this. Imagine the amount of networking that you all are going to do over here. We have people from all over India in this internship together. That is really good to know. I think I'm going to take a screenshot and then post it in the group, WhatsApp group that we have later while we're working. Okay, awesome. So this is basically this activity was basically done for all of you to see the amount of people who are involved in this internship, and you can meet and network with so many people all over India, because nowadays networking is super important, because you need networking for anything, right? And networking has become so important on LinkedIn as well, or in general, because you can get so many opportunities while networking with different people. You learn so much while networking with different people. And over here in this internship, we have people from all over India right now. Okay, awesome. So let's move forward from this. So our mission is very important that you all understand our mission as well, because you'll be working on that mission. So our mission over here is to basically make students financially independent through our pay after placement offer. Because if you understand, there are so many students in India, so many families in India who are not able to afford the education which is provided out there. Because for almost all institutes or education facilities, you have to pay high amount of money, high finances, and then the education then the child is educated, and the returns are not guaranteed there, right? So because of the entire infrastructure that we are in, where a lot of students might not be able to pay upfront and then take education, etc., that should not be a blocker for them, basically, right? Money should not be a blocker for anyone who wants to learn and who wants to do well for his career, for himself, to improve the standards of living for his family, etc., right? So money should not be a blocker there. So that is why, to make these kind of courses, this kind of education available to everyone in India, that is why we started the pay after placement offer, where student does not have to spend any amount or any money at all before they get placed above 5 lakh per annum, and before they start getting their first salary. Sorry about that. So they don't have to pay us anything before they start getting their first salary, right? So only once they're financially independent, they're financially stable, then they can pay us the course fees in installments which are comfortable for them as well, right? So we basically, I want you all to understand the aim behind Accio Job here, which is basically to make education accessible to all those people who feel that it is not accessible to them, and to provide the world class education with teaching them skills in demand right now. Okay, so yeah, so on screen you will see like a few testimonials by a few of our students who did the course and who got placed at very good packages or companies. And along with this, I also want to show you a video of a few of our students. So why am I showing all these things to you? So you understand the gravity of the situation here, right? I'm basically trying to make you understand how important it is that we spread the word and know and let everyone know that such a facility actually there's actually such a facility in India which can provide you education, the best education, without paying anything at all, and guarantees you job placements which are above 5 lakh per annum, and you only pay the fees once you get placed. So the student is financially independent here, right? So this is, I think, a game changer for everyone. So I have like a short video for you. मैं यही बोल सकता हूँ, गजब, बिल्कुल गजब। मतलब एक्टिव जॉब में मैम इतने सारे टीचर्स हैं, आपको जिसका पसंद आ रहा है उससे सीखो। I'm only say that active job is fabulous and mind blowing in my perspective, because active job is basically changed my life from 3.5 or 2 LPA to 8 LPA, so I'm very happy. एक्टिव जॉब में मैम, जो एक्टिव जॉब का नाम ही है जॉब को अचीव करने के लिए होता है, तो फिर नाम ही काफी है इसका। So if I have to describe active job in one word, I would say miracle. It's hard to describe in one word, but it's great and confident. एक्टिव जॉब है ना स्टूडेंट्स के लिए या जो जॉब सीकर्स हैं उनके लिए ना एक गोल्डन पॉइंट है, मतलब ऐसा सुनहरा मौका है जिसके जरिए ना वो अपनी लाइफ को कुछ अचीव कर सकते हैं। Okay, awesome. So, yeah, so my main aim of showing you all these testimonials is so you understand the gravity of the situation before we jump to the main internship. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting for so long, because I can see on the chat so many of you are asking about the internship. So, yeah, I will jump right into it. But before that, I have another short question. And right after this question, we're going to talk about the internship. So, what is your dream holiday destination? Because we have spoken about a lot of serious things just now. So, I just want to make it a little light before we jump into the internship. So, I want everyone to tell me your dream holiday destination. If you ask me, right now, for me, it would be Rome. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to see the Colosseum and everything. So I think it would be Rome, but what will be yours? Okay, I'm getting a lot of Maldives over here. I think Maldives has been one place that everyone wants to be in right now. When we were having our last month internship orientation, the same orientation for students who joined us last month, they had the exact same answer. There also most of the students were saying Maldives. Okay, I have a few UK, US, and Paris as well. I have a world tour. Interesting. Dubai, Maldives, North Korea, Paris. Okay, there are a few Paris as well today. Ooty, Venice, Maldives again, Humpy. Humpy, why do you want to go to Humpy? They have closed most of the part of Humpy now. Pakistan, Australia, Ukraine, North Korea, Ukraine. Why do you want to go to Ukraine now? I don't understand a few people right now. Paris, Switzerland. Okay, super interesting. I can see a lot of you want to go to Goa, Ooty, Paris, and Maldives. That's like the most common answer that we're getting. So I hope all your dream holiday destinations come true very fast as well. Right. So let's jump to the internship details now because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are waiting for it. So here I am introducing the growth internship to you, the Accio growth internship. Now we will only be talking about the internship in detail because it's very important that you all understand the work that you'll be doing during the internship. So I'll explain it to you in detail. Along with that, we also have a lot of other things planned in your 1 month internship, which will teach you a lot of skills, I would say. So I'll be talking about that as well. And yep, welcome to the Accio Growth Internship. There's just one thing that I want to tell or clarify before we start because I understand there can be a little confusion here. One thing I want to clarify here is it's not a technical internship. You will not be learning or doing anything technical like coding or programming. So please keep that in mind before we move forward. It's a growth internship, as the name suggests. So let's see what all you'll be doing here. So let's start with what will be your learnings from the internship, or what will you learn from the internship. Right. Number one, because it's a growth internship, you will be learning everything about growth. Now, what is a growth internship? What is growth? Like in a general question, what is growth? Now, in a company, there is a role of a person who is into growth and marketing. Right, growth and marketing goes hand in hand because growth is about growing the company in all from all directions. Right, be it from marketing perspective, hiring perspective, events perspective, strategizing perspective, etc. When I say a growth internship or a growth role in a company, you will be working in almost all directions. You're not working in a particular department कि ये तुम्हारा department है, you're just going to do this. No, this is not going to be it. You'll be literally working in all different directions to grow the company as a whole. Right. Along with that, you will while you're doing the internship, you will be learning basics of content marketing, performance marketing. You'll be learning how to arrange different events. Along with that, we have a very interesting workshops planned for you because we want to make an internship experience as much as learning as possible for all of you. We want all of you to work as well as learn a lot because you're all in your college right now. You're all in that stage where you want to learn and know about how different things happen. How does your LinkedIn work, or how does content marketing works? How does sales and marketing, what is sales and marketing, what is the basics of sales and marketing, etc. So that's why we have planned that you will also be doing 7 to 8 workshops during your entire 1 month internship. So your workshops will be on topics like LinkedIn stands out, building a resume, getting ready for placements, etc. We will jump on the workshops a little later. Along with workshops and learning about different aspects of how to run a business, if some of you have a really cool or a very out of the box idea to grow a business, or some strategies that you might have to grow a business, you can actually get a chance to discuss or brainstorm all these strategies or ideas that you might have as a growth intern with the founders of Accio Job itself, and that is a huge deal. Only a very few interns have been able to do this. Though you will be meeting one of the founders during workshops, because they will also be taking a few workshops here. But along with this, sitting with them and brainstorming on your idea is something huge. And so if so, you should, I think you should start thinking of different ideas of growing the business, and you can get those ideas to us, and you can actually get a chance to sit and brainstorm them as well. Along with this, you will be networking a lot, because you saw on the map activity that we did, you saw there itself there are so many people from all over India, and you are literally building a huge community here. So you will be networking and engaging a lot with your peers, with your teammates here, and you will be building a community, and you will learn how to build a community here, right? Because as I told you, it's very important that you all network, you have connections in different parts of India, and you're outgoing and you're talking to people, etc. It's very important in today's world, and this is the kind of experience we want to provide the students during the internship. And last but not the least, you will all be receiving a stipend. We will be talking about stipend as well a little later. And along with that, you'll be receiving certificates and letter of recommendations, etc. for sure. Yeah, so this is basically what all you'll be getting out of the internship. Now, let me tell you how your internship schedule is going to look like. So, this is basically how your internship schedule is going to look like. So you'll have tasks or missions or projects, you can call them. So we will basically give you some tasks and projects that you'll all be working on. So each task or project will be based on, say, marketing, advertising, events, conducting events, designing, etc. I will show you the task list as well a little later. So in a week, we'll all meet twice for these meetings. So every week we'll have two meetings where we will meet. We will teach you or have an exclusive workshop by the best people that we could find for those workshops. And after the workshop is over, we'll all have a meeting where we will discuss the task or the project that has to be done next. Right. And then you'll be given a few days to work on that project or to work on that task. And after that, we will again meet in a team meeting and learn new things again through these workshops, and then again have the task meeting right after, to discuss how you can use the knowledge you gain from the workshop in the task, and what has to be done in the task or the project. And then again you'll get a few days to work on your project or task, right? So in the same way, we'll meet approximately 1 or 2 times in a week for meetings and for workshops, etc. And yeah, that's about the work or the task that will be given to you. Next, as I told you, we will be having workshops once or twice in a week as well, from literally best in class professionals, because we have in our team, we have so many people who are doing great things. You'll be meeting them as well. And you will also be getting a lot of resources that you can read and improve your knowledge, or widen your horizon. So because we are from the education industry, and we have a lot of resources when it comes to teaching, or improving your personality, improving your soft skills, or a random resource that I'll be sharing with you right after a few slides as well. How to, because it's a startup, so we can also help you with how to start a startup, or we have few resources which can actually help you start something of your own if you want to start something of your own, etc. So we will be creating a personalized resource repository for everyone, and you will have access to that resource repository, and we'll keep adding to it as well. And you will get the resource repository when you come for your first meeting on 7th, when the internship starts. And along with that, along with all the work and workshop stuff, you also will be having a few fun activities that we have planned for you. I will not be telling the fun activities right now, that will just spoil the fun of it. Right, so this is basically what your internship journey or your schedule is going to look like during the entire internship. Now, coming to the workshops that you will be having, you'll be having workshops on all these topics. And the best part here is that all these topics are made in such a way that it'll help you in two things, right? Number one, it'll help you in the work that you'll be doing, the kind of work that you'll be given. So you can actually use your knowledge and implement it in the task which will be given to you. It'll help you there. And secondly, these workshops that we have made here will help you when you sit for your job placements as well, because as I told you, we already have a batch of students who are working on the exact same role last month, and we spoke to them. We had workshops there as well, and we spoke to them, and we understood that okay, you are all in college right now, and what kind of workshops you look forward to. And almost everyone said that they have a job phobia because they'll be sitting for placements, etc. So that's where we thought that it's going to be the best thing ever if we could have a lot of placement related workshops as well. So that's why we have like 3 4 placement related workshops and 3 4 workshops which will teach you things that you will be using while you work, or while you work on your task, or when you work in an actual job as well. All these things will come handy there as well. And then a fun activity as well. So we try to keep a balance of workshops here. Though if you feel some workshop is missing and you want that workshop, always feel free to like DM us or text us, and we'll all be on a WhatsApp group as well. So you can DM us or text us there as well, and we'll make sure to arrange those workshops. Yeah, so this is all about the workshops that we have. Apart from this, these are the tasks or the projects that we'll be working on. So we have basically divided all the projects in two parts. One is the big projects, which are like mentioned on the screen. They're all the big projects, and then we'll have a few small projects. Right now, the small projects will basically be super easy tasks where you will be working more on marketing, and marketing and spreading the word of about Accio Jobs offer. And the big tasks is basically what is mentioned on your screen, where you will be organizing events for your college, marketing, hiring interns, the next month's interns. You'll also be hiring them. And then sharing your journey about your internship, etc. So these are the tasks that you'll be working on during your internship, during your entire internship. Now, why is it important? Why is growth and marketing important for a business, for a company, or for Accio Job? Because we're all working for Accio Job here. Now, to be very honest, I showed you the all the student testimonials, etc., a little earlier. So this is why I had to show you all the testimonials and talk to you about the entire mission of making students financially independent, especially in a country like India, where most of the parents are actually struggling to make ends meet. And it'll be a bloom for such families to have their child study without paying a course fees, and only when the child is getting jobs like 8 lakh per annum, 5 lakh per annum, 10 lakh per annum, etc. And then he's paying the course fees, and improving the standards of his family as well, which is like a huge plus point, right? So over here, during with all these tasks and all the work that you'll be doing in this internship to grow at your job, you'll basically be you'll basically be spreading the word about Accio Job here, right? Along with this, you will be telling students or telling people about the kind of opportunity that is there, because I believe that almost 80% of students who deserve such programs, such pay after placement programs, they don't even know about it, right? They don't even know such pay after placement programs actually exist, right? So that is why it's very important that we spread this word and reach to as many students as possible. So even if you tell 10 people about the program, and one person who actually needs it gets to know about it, it's a win-win for him, right? He will basically change his life through this program. After that, he'll work hard for a few months and he will get a good job. We are pretty sure about that. And he will have a good standard of living after that, right? So you'll actually be changing a lot of lives. We have been changing lives in the past year, and we are very proud of it. And so that is why we wanted to make it bigger. We wanted to get more people on the team who could spread the word and change lives of many people who deserve out there, Right. So yeah, so this is basically what task we'll be doing here. We as a company will be reaching more people through you via these tasks. You as interns for Accio Job will be working on the growth and marketing for the company, and at the end, you will all be getting a stipend as it was mentioned, and I'll be getting to it as well. And you will also be changing lives, because I'm pretty sure out of 10 people that you share Attack Your Jobs initiative with, there will be one or two people who will think about it and think of it as a golden opportunity which can actually change their life. So just go home after the orientation is over in the next 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Just sit down, think about the entire orientation that I'm talking about, the entire mission, or the change that I'm talking about, and you'll understand what I mean by the entire the pay after placement initiative, which can actually be a boom for a lot of students in India. Right, so we all just helping those students here. Now, we spoke about everything. We spoke about what AccioJob does, and I'm very, very sure all of you now know about AccioJob really well. Then we spoke about what the internship will entail. And now we are talking about the reward, which is what you'll be getting when you complete the internship. Because a lot of people on chat, I've just been looking at the chat on side as well, and a lot of people have been continuously asking about the stipend, etc. So I cleared that out for you. Everyone who basically does all the tasks. So as I told you, there are like big tasks and small tasks, etc. So if you complete all the tasks, you will be getting a fixed stipend of 2500. Basically, you are in an internship. Along with the workshops, the fun activities, etc., there'll also be a little work. So the work is not very heavy, I would say. You just have to spend 1 hour or 1 or 2 hours of your time every day, on weekdays, obviously. Even if you spend like an hour and a half or like 1 hour of your time, you'll be able to do all the tasks. And if you complete all the tasks, you'll be getting a fixed stipend of 2500, as mentioned on the screen. And the variable stipend can go up to 20,000, right? So when I say variable stipend, so each task, or most of the tasks, or the most of the work will come with some bonus points, or like bonus work. So if you do that extra work, or if you put that extra effort, you can actually reach up to 20,000 rupees in a month, or you can earn up to 20,000 rupees in a month, right? If I go into details, like proper details of those bonus stars, that bonus work, etc., in the first meeting that we have on Monday, because I wanted to keep this orientation more towards what AccioJob is and what your internship is going to be. And yeah, so this is the fixed stipend, this is the variable stipend, and the top performers. So the top performers that we have at the end of 1 month will win two things. Number one, they will all get a free Excel course. As I told you, we are from the education industry. We have a huge repository of good resources. So you'll all get a free Excel course, the top performers of the entire internship. And trust me, it can be a little competitive. Along with that, they will also get Amazon vouchers worth rupees 5,000, or core scholarships, right? So Amazon vouchers or core scholarships, that's something that you can choose if you're a top performer, right? So, core scholarship, because I believe a few people could be interested in the course as well. So that's why we gave this option. Just in case you don't want the Amazon voucher and you want the core scholarship, you can absolutely go for that as well. So, yeah, so this is what you'll be getting at the end of the internship. And to start with, now that the internship will begin on 7th March, but we are all meeting for the orientation. So it has kind of begun. I would like to share a super, super amazing resource and start building your resource repository that I was talking about. And this is a startup playbook that I want to share with everyone. It's a really, really, really cool playbook. If you want to know about how startups work, or if you want to start something of your own, you should definitely read this, because this will basically give you teach you, or guide you on how to get an idea, how to form a team, how to form a good product, and basically how to start the basics and starting and how to start a business. This starter playbook can actually help you with this. It's pretty short, it's just 30 pages, so you can keep reading it. I'll share it with everyone on chat over here. And don't worry if you miss it from the chat over here. You'll all be I'll share it with everyone on chat over here. I'm sorry about that. Okay. If you miss the startup playbook that I just shared over here, if the link disappears, I mean gets lost in your messages, don't worry, you will get the same link with you in the resource repository that will be given to you on Monday. And yep, so this is one resource that I would really, really wanted to share. This, I think, this is one of the best resources out there. And yep, I think that's all that I wanted to share with all of you regarding the entire internship, orientation, or Accio job, etc. Now I am up for any and all questions that you might have. So guys, I have the screen next to me where I can see your questions. Um, So, yep, I can start answering your question. So, please ask away, ask anything that you have, any doubt that you have regarding the internship. So, you can just let me know. Timings. The timings of the internship, there are no fixed timings. There will be fixed timings for the meetings. So, as I told you, there will be two meetings in a week, like one or two meetings in a week, and we will let you know about the meeting at least 24 hours in advance. The meetings will be at 7 p.m. itself, but the days will differ. It will depend on when the workshop is, when the task is ended, and the next task has to be given, etc. So you can do the work anytime you want, but there will be deadlines for the work that is given to you, and then there'll be meetings twice in a week. So I would want everyone to attend those meetings because they are really, really important, because you'll be learning a lot through the workshop that happen in the meeting, and we'll be discussing and explaining the entire work or task to you as well, right? So that's why I want everyone to attend those meetings, and you will be informed in advance about the meetings there, right? So yeah, there are no timings and such, but you have to be there for the meetings which happen twice in a week. How do we enroll in it? Right. So you will all see a form. So now everyone knows what the internship is and what we are going to do here. I would want everyone to fill a form so we can add you on all on the WhatsApp groups. So after this, you will all be filling a form, and whoever has filled the form, you will all be added to WhatsApp groups. And once the WhatsApp groups are added, we will all be meeting again on 7th of March, which is the coming Monday, for our first workshop and our first meeting. Our first workshop is going to be on making a LinkedIn that stands out. It's going to be super interesting. And then we'll have a small task given to you on based on the workshop, right? So you can actually use your knowledge while doing the task. Yep. That is what has to be done right after. The form is given in the description of this video, and it is pinned to your chat as well. So before you drop out of this orientation, please make sure you fill that form. Now I'm again reading the questions. Okay, there is a person called Hustler Queen, fake name, who has put a lot of angry faces. Hustler Queen, if you are not interested, please feel free to drop. It's not a compulsory internship. It's just for people who want to learn and who want to, have an internship stamp on their resume, which will obviously help during placements. Duration of placement. So someone asked duration of placements a few times. So the duration of internship will be 1 month. The internship is of 1 month, though if you want to continue, you will be given a chance to continue the internship as well. But the duration is 1 month. So you'll be ending the internship around 7th of April. Um, Offer letter. Okay, I got a question about offer letter as well. So guys, the offer letters will be sent to you after you fill the form and you're added to the WhatsApp groups. So when we meet for the first task on Monday, you'll all be sent your offer letters then. Okay, guys, there are a lot of statements and less questions here, so it's getting confusing to be very honest. Okay, I will be answering all those questions as well. So before that, for everyone who wants to be added in the WhatsApp groups, please fill the form. The form is given in the description and it is also pinned to the chat. So please go and fill this form right now, and so we can add you to the internship WhatsApp groups and send you your offer letters, etc. Super important to do it. Otherwise, we'll not be able to add you because only with these details we'll be adding you guys to the WhatsApp groups, the teams. And yeah, I will all see you on the other side, which is obviously a good side because it's working with Accio job. And yeah, and now I'm going to continue answering these questions. So please, guys, don't put statements, just put questions if you have any. And um, okay, there's a question: what type of job will I be placed in? Okay, Rohan, it's an internship. It's a 1 month internship. So it's not a job placement. It's an internship that we'll be doing. How many hours required daily? So daily you will be putting 1 hour. I think last time I spoke to a few students who are doing the same internship. They said that they work for like an hour daily on weekdays, and they're good to go. Is there any paying of money to you? Then no, you don't have to pay us anything. It's an internship. We will be paying you a stipend. I got another question by Anshu. She said phone or laptop. To be very honest, if your phone is well, you can actually do the internship on your phone as well. You don't require a laptop as much. As much as I can remember, you will not require a laptop. Um, then I got a question: if will this help in giving us job? To be very honest, we will not provide you job because it's an internship. But if you put this internship in your resumes on your LinkedIn profile as well, then it will obviously help you land up a job higher, like higher. Your chances get higher if you have like good amount of experience um, in your hand. Okay, please answer target based or not. Okay, so the fixed task, so it's not target based. To be very honest, it's not a target based internship. It's very simple. If you do all the tasks given to you, you will get the fixed stipend. And for the variable stipend, then if you do the bonus work, if you work harder, if you do the extra work that is given, then you can earn the variable stipend as well. I got a question. How can we arrange a coding contest in college alone? If you want to know how to do that, then you can join because we'll be teaching you how to do that as well. I got a question. I am from a computer science background. I'm a coder. So why marketing? Okay. I'll be very honest with you. When you are working in an actual company, when you will be working like after college, I believe most of you will be working in like different companies. When you're working, you actually need and should have knowledge about all aspects of a business so that your growth is better, right? A person should have a particular skill he or she is good at. Along with that, if you have knowledge of other things, if you have a wide horizon, you know a wider thought, and you can think about the growth of the company as a whole, along with having particular skills that you're good at, you will grow faster in your company. There's no doubt about that. So marketing is something that every company needs. So it's good to learn how a company grows, how do startups grow, how does marketing happen, how does events happen, etc. It will obviously help you when you are working in a company for with your growth, etc. You will actually use these strategies later on. I got a question. How will you pay to us? So the payment, how it's done for all internships, it will be sent to your bank account by the end of the month. We will take your details on the second or the third last day of the internship, and then transfer the amounts. We just closed one of our January batches a few days back. Okay, I got a question. What about students with backlogs? Don't worry. That's not something that we considered. Internship is something some place where you work and learn. So we do not look at your backlogs in particular. Okay, I got a question. Do we need a laptop for the internship? And no, you don't need a laptop as such for the internship. I think I've answered the questions you all are asking me now. Don't worry, you'll all be getting certificates by the end of the internship as well. You don't have to worry about that. Yes, I got a question. Can I do this internship part time? It's definitely a part time internship. You are just spending 1 hour in a day. Because it's for college students, we wanted to keep it a little light, so you're able to concentrate on your college studies, classes, etc. as well. Okay, I think a lot of questions are being repeated now. Okay, guys, I think we are done with today's orientation. It was really good to have you all on board with us, and I am very excited to work with all of you young minds out there. And I will see you all on Monday for the first team meeting and the first workshop that we'll be having on LinkedIn. And yeah, can't wait to see you all, can't wait to work for you all, and all the best for the internship. And again, please do not forget, you need to fill the form given in description, and it's also pinned to chat. Please fill that form right now if you want to be considered, if you want to be added to the WhatsApp groups, because in that form we'll be taking your WhatsApp number and everything to add you on the WhatsApp groups basically. So, yep, that's about it. Thank you so much. It was great having you all with over here and talking to all of you. I'll just stop sharing my screen as well. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a amazing day. And I will see you all on Monday. Again, please do not forget to fill the form given in the description of this video, and it is also pinned to the chat box. Okay, thank you so much. See you all on Monday. Also, I'm just one last question I want to answer here. It's an online internship. It's not offline, it's an online work from home internship. Okay, that was the last question that I saw and I wanted to answer it. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.